everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. After a month-long speculation around their entry, two popular young leaders, Kanhaiya Kumar and Jignesh Mewani, joined the Congress party on Tuesday. Jignesh Mewani did not really join the Congress party as of now due to technical reasons, since he is still an independent MLA from Gujarat's Vadgam. However, he said he remains committed to the Congress ideology and he will contest 2022 Gujarat Assembly election on the Congress ticket. On the other hand, Kanhaiya Kumar, a firebrand, articulate and young speaker from Bihar, officially joined the Congress party. Yesterday, Kanhaiya, Rahul Gandhi and Jignesh Mewani paid tribute at Shahid Bhagat Singh Park in Delhi. Kanhaiya also presented Rahul Gandhi with framed pictures of Mahatma Gandhi, Babasaheb Ambedkar and Bhagat Singh. Ironically enough, Kanhaiya Kumar was clad in a dark red kurta, the color that symbolizes the Communist Party. Kanhaiya was a CPI leader before he decided to leave the tag of comrade behind. Jignesh Mewani, on the other hand, was dressed in blue kurta. The color has emerged as a symbol of Dalit resistance and Ambedkarite ideology. Rahul Gandhi, as usual, was dressed in plain white kurta. The color symbolizes Gandhian values of peace and non-violence. While it could be purely coincidental, what we saw yesterday was an event marking the merger of communist and Ambedkarite ideology with that of the Gandhian ideology. After his formal entry into the grand old party, both Kanhaiya and Jignesh addressed a press conference. Kanhaiya Kumar, former JNU-SU president, was all praises for the Congress party. He said that Congress was the country's most democratic party and the only hope for the nation. Slamming the BJP, he said that some people who are ruling the country are trying to change this country's thoughts and culture. He said, youth are beginning to realize that if the Congress is finished, then this country will also not be safe. When asked about why he left his former party, that is the CPI, he had a very interesting answer. He said, these are times of urgency and this is a war time, not to look left or to right. Let us hear first what Kanhaiya Kumar said.
मैं कांग्रेस पार्टी इसलिए ज्वाइन कर रहा हूं कि मुझे ये महसूस होता है कि इस देश में कुछ लोग, वो सिर्फ लोग नहीं हैं, वो एक सोच है। वो इस देश की सत्ता पे ना सिर्फ काबिज हुए हैं, इस देश की चिंतन परंपरा, संस्कृति, इसका मूल्य, इसका इतिहास, इसका वर्तमान और इसका भविष्य खराब करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। वो जो सोच है, उस सोच के बारे में आप अपने आप समझ जाएंगे, क्योंकि कहीं मैंने पढ़ा था कि आप अपने दुश्मन का चुनाव कीजिए, अपने विपक्ष का चुनाव कीजिए, दोस्त अपने आप बन जाएंगे। तो हमने ये चुनाव किया है। हम इस देश की सबसे पुरानी पार्टी, सबसे लोकतांत्रिक पार्टी, मैं जोर दे करके बोल रहा हूं लोकतांत्रिक पार्टी, ताकि आप लोग परिवारवाद पे सवाल जरूर कीजिएगा। लोकतांत्रिक पार्टी में हम इसलिए शामिल होना चाहते हैं कि हमको लगता है, और सिर्फ हमको नहीं लगता है, इस देश के लाखों करोड़ों नौजवानों को ये लगने लगा है कि अगर कांग्रेस नहीं बचा तो देश नहीं बचेगा। और ये बात मैं आपको स्पष्ट कर देता हूं, देश में प्रधानमंत्री अब भी हैं, देश में प्रधानमंत्री इससे पहले भी थे, देश में आगे भी प्रधानमंत्री होते रहेंगे। लेकिन आज जब हम लोग श्री राहुल गांधी जी के उपस्थिति में फॉर्मली कांग्रेस पार्टी का फॉर्म भर रहे थे, तो साथ ही जिग्नेश ने संविधान की कॉपी दी और हमने उनको भगत सिंह, गांधी और अंबेडकर की तस्वीर प्रस्तुत किया, क्योंकि हमारा ये मानना है कि आज इस देश को भगत सिंह की वीरता की जरूरत है, भगत सिंह के साहस की जरूरत है। आज इस देश को अंबेडकर की समानता की जरूरत है और आज इस देश को गांधी की एकता की जरूरत है।
Well, the entry of Kanhaiya Kumar in Congress can be looked at from different perspectives. First is the perspective of the Congress party itself. What will change for the Congress party? Will Kanhaiya Kumar and Jignesh Mewani help the party? Does this mark a shift of focus on young and prominent leaders? Our managing editor, Mr. Sujit Nair, has spoken about this aspect in detail. You can check out his editorial on our YouTube channel. Now, there is another aspect of this event which we will be looking at today, and that is the perspective of the young leaders like Kanhaiya Kumar joining the Congress party. We will discuss this in detail, but before that, HW News Network, as the tagline goes, believes in the unbiased analysis of issues. Being unbiased in times like these, where we are increasingly witnessing compartmentalization of population based on ideologies and political differences, is tough. But only an unbiased analysis can bring you the truth, which is the core purpose of journalism. We require your support to keep doing this tough job. And how to do that? Subscribe to us, go to our website, click on the support on the topmost toolbar, and select the subscription plan that suits you. Your support will ensure our community grows. Now, coming back to Kanhaiya Kumar joining the Congress party, let us rewind a few years back. How did Kanhaiya Kumar emerge in India's political landscape? Kanhaiya Kumar shot to fame after a 2016 incident on the Jawaharlal Nehru University premises, where he led a protest meeting against the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Narendra Modi-led government. The event turned out to be controversial. There were allegations that anti-national slogans, including Bharat Tere Tukde Honge, which means India shall break into pieces, were raised at this event. Kanhaiya Kumar overnight went straight from a university student union leader to a much-hated anti-national. Media trials were run 24/7 even as a sedition case was filed against him. He was also attacked in the court premises. He was labelled as a member of the Tukde Tukde gang. And all of this ensured that Kanhaiya Kumar got enough airtime on the national television, reaching far and beyond the campus of JNU. His speeches during the student election campaigns were broadcasted. This ensured that his speeches went to the students beyond JNU. As much as the hate, he also received support from like-minded people. And by the time he was released on bail, he had become a national youth face with sizable supporters. His participation in TV debates, conclaves, various literary events again ensured he stays in the news. Kanhaiya's approach to issues was different from the usual political blame game. His speeches showed that he had clarity on his ideology, his belief, and he is an articulate and good orator and can convey his points without mincing his words. This firebrand and articulate image is where brand Kanhaiya stems from. Now, the fact is, Kanhaiya had always been looked at as a youth leader or student leader. His image was that of a student leader who is fearless, who would criticize BJP, RSS, and with the same vigor, he would also question other political parties, including the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi. If you don't believe me, watch this video.
कन्हैया जी, आपने मोदी जी की बात किया, योगी जी का बात किया, कहीं पे भी राहुल गांधी का बात नहीं किया. दिल्ली से आते वक्त आप मिलके आए थे क्या? और दिल्ली से आते वक्त
राहुल गांधी कौन है?
और सुनिए, आप इक्वालिटी की बात कर रहे हैं.
कौन राहुल गांधी?
आपने इन्हें
कौन राहुल गांधी?
हेलो.
अरे जब प्रधानमंत्री हो जाएंगे तब राहुल गांधी से भी सवाल पूछेंगे. इसमें क्या दिक्कत है? और ये बात आप मेरा नोट करके रखिए कि राहुल गांधी प्रधानमंत्री हो जाएंगे और राहुल गांधी जो आज बात बोल रहे हैं, यदि उस बात को नहीं पूरा करेंगे तो इसी मजबूती से राहुल गांधी से भी सवाल पूछेंगे. यह बात को हम आपको कह देना चाहते हैं.
The question is, after joining Congress, will Kanhaiya be able to retain the image or the characteristics that make him brand Kanhaiya? Secondly, we also have to look at the difference of culture. Kanhaiya, since his early days in student politics, has been in the left political system. That culture is a part of brand Kanhaiya. Congress, on the other hand, has a very different culture, infamously known as Kotri culture. Can Kanhaiya Kumar fit into that? Outside Congress, Kanhaiya Kumar was an independent leader in his own merit. Inside the Congress, will he be able to retain the image of an independent leader is the question. Or will he be only second to Rahul Gandhi? We have already seen it in Gujarat. Hardik Patel, who emerged as a face of Patidar community, driving Patidar Andolan that threatened to dislodge the BJP government in the home turf, today is a working president of Gujarat Congress. The aggressive leader has settled for the post in the Congress party at the cost of characteristics that brought him to the spotlight as a leader of Patidar community. Thus, the question here is, leaders like Kanhaiya Kumar, Rahul Gandhi and Hardik Patel joining might be good for the Congress party, but will their aggressiveness become a strength of the Congress party and influence the top leadership, or will the top leadership, Rahul Gandhi's passiveness, influence these leaders' aggressiveness? What do you think about this? Do let us know in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you like this video, please give us super thanks. Like this video, comment below it. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, please do like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. Thank you so much.